Welcome students, welcome to the second part of the poem on the grasshopper and cricket. Okay, in the first part, this is a poem by John Keats. As I told you in the first part, we saw the poet says that the poetry of earth is not never ending. When whatever happens to the environment, whatever season comes, in any way the nature is happy. It shows the happiness through the elements of some creatures like grasshopper and cricket. Even though they are not the important characters in this poem, they play they are having a very symbolic meaning to the poem. The grasshopper denotes the summer season and the cricket belongs to the winter season. Okay students, okay, the poet says that whenever when it is a very summer season, when the sun is beating in a very when the sun shines in a very bright way, all the when it is too hot, all the birds are getting the shade in the cool trees, and everywhere it will be too hot. In that time also we can hear the voice of grasshopper, and he won't feel any tiredness. Whenever he feels tired, he go under the beneath of the meadows. He will still be happy to sing in this summer season. Okay, that was the first stanza. As I told you, John Keats have written this poem in 14 lines, and 14 lines of poem is said to be sonnet. The first part is called the octave, and the second part will be the sesist. So okay, in the first part it will be 8 lines, okay, that we have discussed in the first part of the class, and the second will be the 6 lines of the poem. Okay, we are going to the second stanza, that is the sesist part of the poem. 6 lines it will be. Okay, the poetry of the earth is ceasing never, on alone winter evening when the frost has wrought a silence from the stove that shrills the cricket's song in warmth in increasing ever, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost, the grasshopper among some grassy hills. So again, in the beginning of the stanza, silence is mentioned here, but this silence will be interrupted by an insect song. That's insect is cricket, and it is also an insect similar to grasshopper. It also makes sounds, and this we can see in during the winter season. When winter arrives, all the creatures shelter from the cold, from the loneliness. Everywhere it will be white, and everywhere it will be so frosty, and everywhere it will be ice, so cold outside. So all the creatures shelter from the cold, loneliness and silence. However, the cricket song emerges and emphasizes the persistent quality of nature. The cricket is forced to seem the warm indoors, but long gets louder and louder. He finds more warmth, and here the poet says that the cricket song is warmth increasing ever. Means where the cricket is forced to seek warmth in indoors, like has brought a silence from the stove the shills. Means he comes into the this cricket this creature is coming into the home. When he get warm in the indoor, he gets his sounds get louder and louder, and when he's getting more warmth, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost. Means the person who is in a half consciousness. When we are sleeping, when we are in a half awakened, these the persons that who are listening to the cricket song, they mistake the cricket song as the song of grasshopper. So here the poet says that, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost, the grasshoppers among some grassy lands. As they are hearing the song of the grasshopper in summer season, the persons who are in a half consciousness, in a drowsiness way, they will say think that this is a song of grasshopper that they are getting from the some grassy hills. So here the poet again says that in some way or the other, the nature seems to be happy in any way. They don't be in sad in any whatever the season may be, whether it will be a winter season, whether it will be a summer season, any season come, the nature seems to be in a happy mood through some elements of in nature, like through the creature of God by these living animals, living creatures, they will sing the song. So winter season, the cricket is singing the song, and the poetry of earth is ceasing never. Again in this stanza, the poet says that the poetry of the earth, the enjoyment of the nature is not going to end. And when the silence is mentioned here, the first stanza, on a lone winter evening, when the frost, when everything is under the frost, when everything is under the ice, or everything is under the snow, he has wrought a silence from the stove the shrills the cricket song in warmth. Here we say, here the poet says that the cricket, that creature is singing in a very loud voice. When it get colder, when it get warmth, when it comes into the near to the stove, when it get come into the home, when it get warm, when it is sitting in the besides beside the stove, it will be getting warmer. Then at that time it will be singing, it will be making sound very louder and louder. At that time, when a person is hearing this voice of this cricket in a very drowsiness, in a half awakened mood, he mistakes that the cricket song that they are hearing has a grasshopper song. Okay, so John Keats through this poem has bring out the beauty of the nature, the beauty of the nature in a very musical way. Here the poet says that whatever it may be in the nature, whether the season will be of when the season will be of summer, the season will be of winter, there will be some elements, the human way in which the nature will be presenting its enjoyment. Nature will be presenting its enjoyment. So okay, so the grasshopper here denotes the summer season, and the cricket here denotes the winter season. The grasshopper does not feel any tiredness whenever it's singing. Like in the hot summer also, when the birds is getting cool shade, when it is under the trees, this grasshopper is making such a effort to show its enjoyment in that season also. So the grasshopper does not shelter in the trees like birds and does not tire easily, but whenever he feels tired of the fun he is having, he rests under the pleasant of any weeds. And at that same time, the poet says that the poet here remains of the cricket, and just like as grasshopper, it is also singing during the winter season. Cricket sings about the beauty of cold winter's evening, and here some person who are half awakened thinks that whenever they are hearing the voice of cricket, they think that it is a song of grasshopper. Okay, I hope you understood the poem very well. The first 8 lines are called octave, and the second stanza, that is 6 lines, it is called sussist, and the entire poem is in a sonnet way. Okay, sonnet way of poem. So I hope you understood the poem. Thank you, students. Thank you very well.